Because you're gonna go to somebody who's like talking about the negatives of what's going on in life, and then they just focus on your negatives. You're not focusing on the positives. You're not focusing on these things that you have to be grateful for. You're not really. I wouldn't even count that as taking care of yourself, because you just telling somebody else your problems and then they're patting you on the back for surviving through it. Like, I can get that by going out to a bar even though I don't drink. Hello everybody, Boy with the Beanie here once again, and this is the almost last episode of the How It Feels to Play series. I finally said that right without saying meat. So this is the almost last video. LazyPurple is coming out with a new Meet the Medic video. I will be reacting to that, but after this video I will be changing up what I react to. There is a lot of TF2 related content, especially those by Soundsmith and other SFMs made by other creators. I would like to react to it, but then again, I don't want this channel to become specifically TF2 related. So I'll be shaking up what I react to, and from there we'll see how it goes along. But I will be reacting to more TF2 content in the future. Hopefully you'll look forward to that. Let's get in the video. It's like 38 minutes long. It's gonna be quite a hefty one.
Everybody, LazyPurple here with another behind-the-scenes video featuring almost every single opinion and LOL laugh-out-loud moment that didn't fit into how it feels to play Demoman.
Don't look at me, I'm idiots!
There's so much to talk about. I mean, I even have something to say about ragdolls. Fun fact, explosives cause a ragdoll if they don't deal more than 10 damage over lethal, and because pipes do a clean 100 damage, you can actually farm funny ragdolls against soldiers and heavies.
Stop!
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Anyway, thanks for watching this video,
how
guys. I hope I covered
these
everything
guys.
that I missed in the original video. I'm pretty sure...
I'm calling it now Demo Night. Last video you did mention it too. I don't think you mentioned it at all last video. But last video I did mention it at all, and well, this video is like 38 minutes long, and Demo Night is a finicky class as it is. So I'm predicting that one.
Sure that the funny ragdolls thing, that was the main
I'm
thing
right
you guys
yet
were missing
again.
out on. So yeah, I read every comment and that was the only thing I seemed to see. So what? Oh, right. Okay, I'll get to. Okay. I said I'm trying to say I'll get to it. Okay, please stop. All Demo Night clips fall into one of two categories.
Just learning to
Demo
play.
Night bad and Demo Night is fun as fuck. Let's
when you know what the
forget about
buttons
this one
do.
for just a second and enjoy us some Demo Night. I gotta be honest, I was never really a fan of Demo Night until I started embracing all the items that recharged your shield charge after every kill. Oh shit, get me out of here. Sorry, excuse me, I just need to borrow your life force. Thanks very much.
Wait, does ammo packs not recharge the charge? Because I swear it did at one point, but that was a while ago. That was way back when I was back in school, secondary school. Well, high school. You're foreign or something.
It's an exhilarating game plan. Charge, refresh, charge, refresh. And with that charge, we're just gonna walk away. Honestly, if Valve would just make the positioning of these charge packs a little more consistent, Demo Night might see more competitive play. Chaining together charges creates these addicting moments of total one-man army domination. I'm not sure if there's a better word for this, but Demo Night is an advantage pusher. If he has more health than you and gets in your face with charge, there's almost nothing you can do as he goes all-out sushi chef on you.
Wait, doesn't the half Zodachi have the Communist Kuna effect where you steal the health of your enemies? Also, I just noticed in the hammer line over there that looks... I like the detail.
Where was the other team?
The Islander definitely leans into this concept the hardest, since its first 4 kills give you a permanent speed and health boost, which is just more raw advantage to push onto anyone you come across. I've played several games where I went uncountered, walking around, accumulating head after head, and I'm not sure there's an easier way to get your first 20 kill streak. I can't say I feel too great about these games though, since they're more of a testament to how stubborn some people can be about certain things.
There's like 2 pyros on the team.
What?
Just
on a
airblast
totally
it.
unrelated note, Demo Night counters spot. This can be really convenient when you're fresh out of spawn and looking for that first head.
Yes, please.
Not only is Demonite always on the move and hard for Spy to chase, he's invulnerable to trick stabs if you play your cards right. Here,
It's
I
a
turn
big
what is
if.
probably just enough to get trick stabbed, but because I've maintained my sword's 37% extra melee range, there's no opportunity for him to strike. Some spies are dead set on testing if this is true, and you know what? God bless them.
A real ninja never gives up, and neither will I!
Funny, he had the Covenant's kunai as well.
Only a few spies have ever even concerned me, this power level 9000 spy being one of them.
They vanished!
Nonsense! They're just moving very fast.
Please tell me his gamer
Feel out
name is
their
Son Goku or
energies.
something.
Honestly though, if you want to talk about what counters what, a
That
Demonite
works
with
so
4
well with the
heads
ping.
counters almost everything. You gotta understand that anything that increases your base movement speed is always gonna be super duper busted. I mean, consider for a moment that Scout is a stick figure with a shotgun and still manages to be one of the best classes in the game.
Look at me!
By
Now
far
give
one of my
Demonite
favorite
that
classes,
quickness
to be
and you'll
honest.
soon see how much Scout relies on his speed advantage.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Work, damn it!
A rarely relevant detail of the Islander is that it can steal gathered heads from an enemy Demoman, but this almost never comes up because the demo with a boost can just... Come on,
Outpace
come on,
you.
just get back here!
Hold on, partner. You were gonna charge my with that sand, Howdy.
That has got to be the most annoying thing in the world. But a kill's a kill.
Get out of my way! No, what a
But
waste!
he didn't even kill him.
5-second rule!
Okay, quick reason to why I reacted like that. I have eaten curried goat brains before, so I just looking at that just gave me back the mouthfeel. Don't like it. No.
Whew, okay, before I get into the complaining, I just want to reiterate that Demonite, Islander or not, is a lot of fun to play, but my video format doesn't really match it. This clip here is some of the most fun I've had in recent memory, but it kind of drags on a bit. You just gotta keep swinging and
Just put Linkin Park music over it, you'll be just fine. Also, make the screen shake a lot whenever you kill something.
swinging. What's interesting about it is how long the kill streak goes and how much I just keep swinging. If you somehow haven't heard of him, Solar Light's more highlight-focused format definitely does Demonite more justice, and you should check him out for that kind of thing. Unfortunately, what ends up being more discussion-worthy about Demonite is all the ways he gets completely screwed over. And what better place to start
Okay.
than getting tricked
Okay. Credit given where credit is due, you just took out a heavy fresh out of spawn.
stabbed.
Don't
Embarrassing,
know how you did
right?
that.
Wrong!
Let me trick stab you heavy.
Kind of. See, Demonite is riddled with janky mechanics, by far the worst one being that your own teammates take priority for eating your melee hits.
I am the spy.
Unfortunately, when this clearly
Wait, really?
advanced spy starts doing trick stabby shit, all that my medics see...
No, wait, really? Because I didn't know that. That's probably why people didn't like me playing Scout when I was on Demonite.
is free overcharge. Knowing that I'm gonna have to compete with 2 of my teammates' hitboxes, I move sloppily and get what I deserve. But hey, that's a free 25%! It's hard to argue that TF2's
Could have a
melee
team.
mechanics aren't just a bit, how you say, fucked up? Unfortunately,
What is the
due to
wish
way
of that
client-side
bliss?
registration works, the aggressor always has an absurd advantage in melee duels. The fact that this hits me should really say it all, man. This puts Marth to shame.
Yeah.
Watch,
I
the
don't know what
sniper's
game
trying
that
to
is, but
one-shot me,
still
so I
sounds funny.
backpedal and try to take advantage of my 37% range advantage, but can't even get a single hit in as he suddenly, magically extendo reaches me. I mean, come on.
I really apologize for the lackluster reaction. I am quite tired, but I still have a schedule to maintain.
Look, don't even get me started on random crits. These guys committed their entire loadout to using a sword, and then some dude with a bottle just goes... Why play Demonite when can have bottle? Why use sword when have sharp glass?
Wait,
Also,
does the bottle still break when you kill somebody with it, or is this just like an old video? Because I haven't really tested it, and I've heard like rumors circulating about the bottle no longer breaks.
they're eating each other's melee hits, which I intentionally took advantage of. And this one is probably just me being inexperienced, but what the frick does the shield hitbox look like? I can't for the life of me figure out how this hit.
That's
And
like a
honestly,
great
I
cheat
don't
from
even
Dark
like when
Souls.
my shield hits, because it tends to send them far away, which isn't great when you've committed your entire loadout to melee. You have to put up
Sticky
with a
jump
lot
at them.
of consistent bullshit if you're playing Demo Knight, and we haven't even got into his actual weaknesses. See, Demo Knight gets countered.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, you cannot beat this.
That's not getting countered. Those are two heavies with... Is that Tomislav? Yeah, that's the Tomislav gun. Higher fire rate. You get what you deserve. That's not getting countered.
I'm not just talking hard countered. I'm talking I literally cannot play the game because you are playing Pyro. Please change classes. No, please. I'm begging you. I get 1 day off a week, and I can't handle that this is how it would go, but
I mean, they technically don't...
can shoot.
They technically
Pyros.
don't
Demo Knight has
know
to either
you
run
get
away
only 1 day
entirely
off.
or, you know, hope that the Pyro spontaneously dies of guilt. It's hard to love the
He just
process
felt
of getting to
sorry.
mid and immediately realizing, oh, yeah, okay, I'm not going to be able to play the game this round. That's, I didn't want to anyway. I swear I have a team.
Just play Hybrid Knights.
They might have slept in. Can I join you guys?
Okay, that one I wasn't expecting to just do that. Most games I play, they just kill you out over.
Also, yeah, a healthy heavy can be a bit too much to get through 65 damage at a time. Yeah. Hey, of course, it's a different story if the heavy ignores all sensory input.
Ugh. Heavy feel funny.
I had a bad headache today, so that just gave me reminders of it.
But the biggest weakness you incur as Demo Knight is a near inability to handle sentries.
Again,
Please, God,
Hybrid
anybody
Knights.
shoot that thing. Please, no, it's right there. Can't anybody else see it?
This is why I don't commit fully to a Demo Knight loadout, because I need the pipes, I need the range, especially for pyros, and this thing. I'm gonna clear this audio right now. Payload upward map, right? Everyone knows the regular sentry spot where all the engineers place a level 3 sentry that just looks down at the door and wipes everybody. No, you can't just crouch at the side of the cars or scouts, the cars or scouts, and just imagine yourself winning the game. You forget they have your other team too that's trying to shoot you, and know that one heavy with the Hulong heater. That one heavy with the Hulong heater is not gonna really help you with anything, because the sentry's just gonna eat him anyway, and your medic's probably already dead with a scout that just turned out of nowhere. So I just play Hybrid Knights. These things, that's how much it infuriates me.
This thing, no, this is so painful to watch. As Demo Knight, the world stops when you see a sentry.
See?
Hey, Hanks! Sentry up ahead!
Alert. Our control point
Sentry
has been
coming up!
captured.
Thank you, Papa. Now I can play the game. 14 heads dominating the server, but all I can do is just watch these fucking shit.
Yeah, that point. That does look similar though.
I can't tell you how bad I just wanna. 1, 2. See, that was easy. Look
And
at
yeah,
what solar.
anytime I'm on this map, you see that one specific point at the high point right there, where those 3 boxes are, and all the engineers see they just set up a sentry for no goddamn good reason. I'm always the only one with 2 brain cells big enough to say, oh look, there's a fast spot that I could reach with a rocket launcher or a nicely timed pipe grenade. Not timed, placed. I'm the only one that does that. Everyone just tries to do exactly what this idiot's doing and crouch at the other side of the cart. Forget they have the other entire team trying to be there to kill them to stop that. It don't work. And just like I said before, random heavy with a medic up his ass.
Light has to do to even approach this situation. That's so much effort, and he dies for it. I think what I'm trying to
What
say
version
with
of
all
TF2
this is
was
that
he
it's hard
playing?
to
I
be
never saw that one
melee-based in a first-person shooter. If you're not careful, you fall into this spy syndrome of dying after every kill.
Yeah, you call that being a noob.
And if the enemy team is ready for you, there's not much you can do.
Oof. Nice.
You may get me once, but never twice. No matter how fast you charge, No matter how quick you turn, my stickies are the lesson, and you'll have to learn.
Beautiful poetry.
Demonite just doesn't
Why
have
did you not
enough
see that?
options. I know what you want to do, and I'm ready for it. Oh! He dodged my trap by slamming.
From where he started to charge up to that point, you see that was purposeful. Big brain play. I don't know what's the physics behind it, but
Into
smart.
the wall. Was that the biggest outplay of the century or an accident? I can't tell.
Nah, bro,
Even
you
if it
got
was an
outplayed.
accident, it's proof enough
I
that
want that
Demonite
sword as
does
well.
have some big brain options to make up for his weaknesses. Even this
Oh, speaking about swords, quick plug, I sell those. So if you're in Trinidad and you want an affordable katana sword that, unless you actively try to break it by swinging a sledgehammer at it a few times like a maniac, you're not gonna bend that, you're not gonna break it, you're not gonna warp the blade, so check me out on Instagram, Affordable Armory. If you're living in Trinidad, by all means, send that order to me, DM me. I like working with people. So just a quick plug in there. And yeah, this is YouTube, so I'm not really gonna get I'm not really gonna get the video taken down, or like TikTok where I just keep getting shadow banned. So give me a minute. Oh, jeez. Sit still. Right, sorry about that. But, as you see, I make my own. And yes, this thing is extremely sharp. That is where I got this from. I was bending it this way. I sneezed slightly, and then... So yeah, I make my own. Obviously, it's not gonna be as long as that, but if you're interested, by all means, just DM me, tell me what you like. I do make it as cosplay swords from like Demon Slayer, One Piece, just about any Bleach, any anime you could think of. I do make it like that. I just made my one plain like this because I'm a huge fan of Kenpachi and how plainly he has his sword, while yet still being extremely powerful. So that's why my blade looks like that. Now please pardon me while I fix my background. I have no idea why it's doing this.
top-ranking scout fell for the classic, oh boy, I sure am running away. Psych! And to be fair, perhaps one of the most understated upsides of Demonite is that you don't have to spend the best years of your life waiting for a number to go from 0 to 8.
Wait, where's that? The Scottish resistance or
If
something?
the situation calls for it, you can just keep swinging, and swinging, and swinging, maybe throw in the occasional taunt kill. I mean, why not? Really, when they feed you one target at a time, factory style, you definitely start to see the value of your sword's infinite ammo. But this is where things go off the rails. Literally, Demonite can fly. It's called trimping, and I am not the best guy to explain it.
Easiest way I could probably describe it is hitting a ramp at a certain angle so your character geometry launches off of it. Then you just let go of W, turn with the mouse to know where you want to go just with the angle and momentum you carried yourself with, and then just tap A and D if you want to turn mid-air. It's kind of like rocket jumping, but very different. It's similar but different.
Honestly, I almost didn't mention it because it's so unintuitive and strange to learn, like it didn't click for me until I slept on it a few nights.
And yes, I just explained the fundamentals. Putting this into practice is extremely difficult, especially if you have no idea what you do. Why is he clear them all?
I don't want to do this anymore, dude. I don't want to do this anymore.
That pause was just... I know how that feels to almost run off a cliff. That is the biggest clench you probably will ever make trying to trim.
But once it did click, it felt like I had rediscovered rocket jumping, which I don't say lightly. I started seeing all my favorite maps with new eyes, wondering what certain slopes could do for me. Now, I don't think I could consistently do this harvest rollout, but swishing into that window felt so clean. If you want to learn trimping, I suggest you start with Jump Trimp B1. Who knows? With enough practice, you might be able to give sticky bombs a run for their money. Just be warned that the learning process can be steep.
I'm not gonna try that because I'm gonna get pissed off.
Don't forget, you're still playing Demonite.
Ah!
Okay, now this whole time I've been talking from the perspective of a full-on Demo Knight, but a lot of these most embarrassing problems can be solved by ditching the booties and keeping your grenade launcher on hand.
I told you,
But then
Hybrid
I ask,
Knight.
is it truly Demo Knight?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is. Go nuts. Okay, alright, we have got to move on to Demoman side.
Lock and load sucks. Iron Bomber. Never tried it. Scottish Resistance. Passable if you like to play a statue just corner focusing. This kind is pretty good. Quickie Bomb Launcher is nice as well.
No! There's something I have to do.
And I'm keeping
important
this in.
mission that I've been paid a healthy sum to carry out. And that mission is to find the one guy who thinks he can get away from Honey. Yeah, this video is sponsored by Honey, the guys that are trying their damnedest to give you free money.
It's free.
We all know the pain of shopping online, seeing that coupon code box, and wishing we knew what secrets it was holding, but no more. Honey automatically finds and tries all available coupon codes for you. Demo plushie, soldier poster, pyro mousepad. Honey's applying the coupons. See that? It's applying the coupons.
Help!
$9.15 off,
It's a
and
bit
I didn't have
aggressive.
to do anything.
No, it's too much.
Yeah, too much savings! And it's all because I downloaded the Honey extension from
That is aggressive as-
joinhoney.com/LazyPurple. Honey does all the work
And
for you,
I
so you never
can't,
know
I
when
can't
it's gonna
complain, it works.
strike. Ah! Honey, oh, I didn't expect to see you here.
still not gonna do it, though, but
I'm just buying
you
a
should.
non-plastic water bottle. And please, don't trouble yourself. What coupons could there possibly be? What? That's impossible! There's no way! As you can see, because Honey works with over 30,000 stores like
It
Newegg,
works
Razor,
like
and
this.
Teespring, you'll be pleasantly surprised with coupons wherever you go. Get it now, absolutely free, at joinhoney.com/LazyPurple. And to that one unlucky son of a bitch who still hasn't installed it, I'll find you!
Do you have Honey installed? Yeah.
All right.
Okay, wasn't expected. Why does that Scout's hair look like mine? Oh, now I need a haircut. And this looks odd. Do I look like... No.
Better. I'll find you, and when I do, I am going to save you so much money. It'd be a
Thank
shame for
you.
something to happen to you. You know what to do. Joinhoney.com/LazyPurple.
And if I don't?
Okay, side grades. The lock and load. I hate it. The 25% projectile speed buff is not distinct enough from the stock launcher. It fries all the muscle memory in my brain, and I don't like that. So then the Iron Bomber is so disgustingly close to stock that I...
Grenades have little bounce and roll, 30% fuse time. Isn't that basically like just throwing a ball at somebody and hoping it hits? As long as you have good timing or you just have caught at aiming pipes, by all means go for it if you can hit the Rex.
Can't possibly have an opinion on it. It actually just takes the life out of me. It's probably better or something, but dear God, look what it's taught this new player to do. He is literally shooting his pipes at his feet. This is genuinely sad to see. Now the loose cannon, that's a side grade. Completely different projectile size and travel speed with a uniquely quirky charging mechanic. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and that's all right. Here's its gimmick. If you perfectly charge a direct hit with this thing, it deals a mini crit double donk totaling about 130 damage. And if you can get yourself in the right situation at the right...
Okay, so I'm gonna say this now because I'm allowed to have an opinion. I don't care if it's 2022. Screw you if you get mad. I'm gonna say my opinion. Actually, this is TF2. Nobody's gonna get mad at it. If you have a side grade, it's supposed to change the way that you fundamentally play with the game. Look at Scout's Force of Nature. You only get 2 bullets for that, and majority of the time, they miss you by a country mile. It's always funny whenever you're trying to play against them, except if they're good. But that's what a side grade is supposed to do. Make it so you play differently, not just fun angle with a bit of speed. Yes, I'm looking at the lock and load because I really hate that gun. I lost my first competitive match with it, and I'm still salty. I wanted friends.
right distance.
Did you know that?
Dopamine is the molecule responsible for motivation and pleasure seeking.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. I called it again. And yes, I have used the lock and load. That just felt.
Have you ever heard such a beautiful sound? Play it back.
Before
What
you
can I
do that,
say?
just.
This thing is a dopamine
I bet he had the
factory.
exact. He is having the exact same reaction. That is just the
When
happy.
things go your way with the loose... Play it back, I could listen to that all day. Okay, enough fun. Here's my hot take. The loose cannon fills the same role as sticky spam. Well, look, I'll explain. It pops off at this exact mid-range where sticky spam is most effective.
I still don't know how to use
when you need to
defuse.
defend yourself up close, it becomes really awkward to deal more than 50 damage at a time.
Just
And not
hybrid
only that,
knight it.
all this charge time eats up what could be reloading time. Not even stickies struggle that hard. Yes, it is undoubtedly hilarious.
Again, that's why I keep saying it. It's supposed to change the way you play, so you change your timing and everything else in between and stuff.
Instant karma when you one-shot a cocky scout. But I think this weapon clashes with the default sticky launcher instead of supplementing it. However, it very nicely complements the... I gotta admit, I was not ready to give the Quickie Bomb Launcher a chance.
Never tried
I
this one.
came to see that the 70% decrease in charge time is peculiarly applicable. If you've ever wanted to roleplay an artillery cannon, this is the weapon for you.
How have you not been backstabbed
obviously
yet?
the quicker detonation time can save your bacon, but I was surprised at how infrequently this scenario even came up. I don't think you're supposed to sticky snipe all the time, but being able to go from sticky spamming to immediately catching out a medic's escape is the kind of utility that just might be worth giving up half your clip. I can't stress it enough, when the charge time comes in clutch, ooh, it's filthy. I truly believe...
At that point, just place... No, I think even at that point, that outclasses Sniper because he can instantly headshot you, and that is very hard to do unless you're good, like Lazy is. But if you can just... But if you just know the arc of it, and you can have an explosion radius to blow up whatever retreating poor soul trying to find a med pack, then by all means. This is like Sniper, but extra.
That if you fully committed to mastering the charge time, quickies could just about match stickies, but you risk putting in more effort for less results. Just choose what's more fun for you. Anyway, whatever your opinion is on the quickie launcher, at least it's not the Scottish... It's not the Scottish resistance! I think now is a great time to remind you guys that I'm
gonna say this right now. The Scottish resistance is basically what happens when you try to take plenty of something and you still get tunnel vision with it. Let's wait for the ice cream truck to pass because I might be loud on the audio. But it's like, what's the best way to describe that thing? Getting tunnel vision with so many things at once is asking for trouble. I can't even make a description right now. My brain's just... I probably need a nap soon, but
I am
Let's do
very
this.
biased. I form my opinions based on how I like to play the game. I like to walk forward all the time. I'd rather get a multi-kill than a kill streak. And the Scottish resistance goes against everything I want to do.
how long did you think
This is
you
my
had
job.
to plan?
Blue
How long
team,
did you
come
think
on.
you had to edit those in?
I mean, if we just cap for free, that also works. Can't read chat right now, I'm very busy. Alright. Job's done. The most aggressive thing you can do with the Scottish resistance is shake your fist at people. Yeah, you better run. Oh, just you wait. You wait for it. What cracks me up is that you actually...
I know how the Scottish resistance works. Imagine if you didn't have to get within a direct line of sight to the stickies you want to detonate, and you could just detonate as much as you like. And if you could do that, just hold down mouse 1 and click mouse 2 to detonate everything and just napalm the hell out of one entire area. No wait, napalm comes down. You know what I mean.
Can scare people back by spamming this thing, but psychological damage doesn't show up on the leaderboard, man. That ain't worth nothing. Okay, actually, it is worth a chuckle.
Oh my god!
Yes, I get it. The dream scenario for this thing is to have 3 lethal traps set up all within vision so that you can stuff the highly organized 3-pronged offensive push that a casual team is totally capable of organizing. What? No, 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 it's all falling apart! My kingdom! All right, we got
just
one.
rain
In
back
most
stickies
cases,
don't
I
like
can't
an
seem to
artillery
get
cannon.
more than 2 kills, but I mean that's reasonable. 2 kills, you're only one person, whatever. What I didn't expect is that since you have to flick your crosshair to the relevant sticky trap, having 3
told you.
traps ends up being pretty intense.
That's like through your tunnel vision. You're begging to get backstabbed. Or sniped.
Epic. But I'm sure you can imagine what
Epic.
counters a Demoman that is obsessively watching 4 places at once. No!
See?
Eric Mendez! And sure, it takes skill to use. I was forced to get more creative with my traps than ever, since trapping was my only option. But again, it's not worth the effort. The most
Okay,
kills
hold
I
on,
ever
hold
got.
on, hold on. I'm being hypocritical when I talk about these cartridge resistance. Yes, it kinda sucks, but you do have to change around the way you play with it. So I don't retract what I said, but let me just add that to it so I don't sound like a complete hypocrite. Maybe an idiot, but a hypocrite. What happened?
Got with this thing was spamming it at a choke, not theory crafting creative trap spots. It's obviously not for me, but if you like playing level 3 engineer, you'll probably get something out of this This thing. You'll like this thing. And it can't be that
And I don't
terrible,
like
right? I
engineer.
mean, a sticky is a sticky.
But not playing him
It'll
anyway.
eventually solve a problem. You lay him down
Welcome
and...
to Team Fortress 2.
Who is that?
After 9 years in development, hopefully it will have been worth the wait.
No, you wouldn't.
There they go.
No, no, not the laser beams.
Thanks and have
Anything
fun.
but the laser beams. Oh.
That is the brass beast. It has a slower spin up time, you move slower, but Heavy, who already does a shit ton of damage, gets more damage. If you have a decent medic by you and a team that actually cares, you can probably solo the entire game with just a medic and a feasible team. Why would you random give a gun like that? Random crits. Why? I understand random crits as a thing specific to this game because I don't see it anywhere else. But don't give a gun like that random crits, and especially not the Tommy Slug with how often it happens. I feel like I'm playing Star Wars.
There's no reason to get overly excited.
I've avoided mentioning random crits in almost all of my videos because I just don't think that they belong in any discussion of TF2's core balance. I can't tell you how many clips I have that would have made a great point about the game's balance but end up being invalidated by a random crit. This clip is a
I
great
can't
example.
manage to get kills like that.
Haha, yeah, very funny, but this would have been an excellent clip to show that dispensers become magnets for splash damage. Instead, it becomes, hey, aren't random crits funny? Aren't random crits funny?
Why did you random crit everyone there but the dispenser was still standing? Or does it, or they like just survive on that of health?
That's the only thing you can take from this. Yes, I'm not stupid. Random crits are inherently funny, but it's like a joke I've heard 1,000 times. I just feel bad now, especially with how devastating critical stickies are. But yeah, I'm talking about random crits now because Demomans are... oh yeah, they're truly something. Are you all ready for this? You're not ready for this. Just watch. Now that's...
Aye. I just want to let them know about still. Was that from one? Yeah, that was from the one random crit sticky. Go. I'd be happy for it. I'd be happy for that. I don't even know where I'm at. But considering I'm kind of bad at them, when I just seen anything like that, would probably get me happy.
That's what I call gameplay.
That feel when crit sticky.
See, the crits, Krieg, that's different. These crits are earned through the power of friendship. It's really a beautiful story. I earn a medic's
I'm not making a
trust
joke.
through trial and tribulation. The medic grants me godly powers. I kill 7 heathens and ascend straight to heaven. Definitely some undertones of Greek classicism here. Very tasteful. In competitive matches, nothing
Like
blows the
Julius
enemy
Caesar
defense open
and
quicker than a
Shakespeare.
maximum velocity crit sticky right at their medic.
Devastating.
Keep up that aggression and the defense
Also,
may
nice
never
angle.
recover.
Hey, how's it going, bros? My name.
You could easily argue.
I'm a fan of PewDiePie, so I know what video that's from. It's just the little idiot in me, the nostalgia trip. That's why I laugh like that. Also, loud screaming man fun.
Argue that sticky bombs are the best crits weapons. Yeah, that's right. I gotcha. After all that talk of side grades and fun having, we come back to the sticky launcher. I don't know why I have this burning need to keep proving that sticky bombs take skill, but god dang it, I just love this thing
Just
so much.
look at me
it
play.
Has so much nuance, and
You would
it's
see it
arguably
take
one of the
skill.
most unique weapons in any first-person shooter.
It's because I don't know how to
perfectly
play.
charging a sticky so that it skirts under the ceiling and tags a retreating scout, or making the split-second decision to jump at a sniper and sync up a sticky with a pipe. Sticky bomb gameplay is as quick and dynamic as you allow it to be. Hell, you may even find yourself in the middle of those two things, charging a sticky.
Hold on, I know he's been playing this a long while, and I might be pausing this so this video is gonna be hell long, but how good do you think you have to be before you start making videos like these? Like, I'm not the best person. I could get probably 1 or 2 decent kills here and there in a game, but how good do you have to be to start making videos like these? Look at the hits he's making. And I know this is just the edits, but still, it's impressive.
Towards the sniper before making the split-second decision to jump in for a more secure kill. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Even sticky traps can be big brain. In this clip, I intentionally shoot a seemingly random pipe because I fully predicted that my soldier would scare this enemy pyro into air blasting, switching the pipe's team affiliation so that it launches my sticky trap towards the enemy team for this triple kill.
That's the joke, lads.
The more vigilant you are, the
Okay,
more
I mean,
sticky
you fool
bombs do
yourself.
for you. By staying mindful at all times and tossing stickies around corners, you can save yourself from getting camped. Now that's definitely peak tryharding, but let's...
That is not tryharding. I'm gonna say that right now. That is not tryharding if you can stop a spawn camper, especially if it's a flog pyro, because they can't technically air blast it away.
Be real, default sticky bombs are a tryhard's forte. If you see a demo with default stickies, rest assured that they are all business. But god dang it, you know what? As long as there are engineers around, you can call me the CEO of blowing shit up. Oh, and...
Welcome to Trinidad. That is coming from a wing road car. Not a music truck, not a DJ truck, just some asshole with half a ton of speakers and a laptop in his front seat blaring music for no goddamn reason. Anyway, welcome to Trinidad. We are almost immune to headaches by because the amount of loud shit that just plays everywhere. It pissed me off slightly. Let's continue the video.
And by the way, I was too drunk to say it last.
And all of it's Indian music. All of it. You're never gonna hear anything proper. You're gonna hear songs from 1970 about Hindi, about, I don't even know what it is about. It just sounds catchy. And that is all they will ever play. I don't even know there's any modern day Indian music to speak of.
Video, but it isn't the engineer's fault that half of you are walking into these cheesy sentries. Ah, shit. That one's on me. Maybe if some of y'all would respect what engineer brings to the table and play explosive classes more often, there wouldn't be so much engineer hate to begin with. Oh, this again. Okay,
It's a give us heavy. Come on.
All right, sit back
Give
and
us
allow me to
Pyrovision.
simply calculate the optimal projectile.
Look at it. No.
All right.
Look. He has this thing for explosions, not bullets. He's even doing it wrong. Plus, there's like 2 engineers feeding that thing back health. You're not gonna win.
Sit back and allow me to simply calculate the optimal projectile arc, and there. See how easy it can be?
Yes.
But I digress. Sticky bombs are a contender for best weapon in the game, but they do have some downsides. Unfortunately, it took me 8 months to find any of them. No, can't make those jokes. Sticky bombs are balanced, probably. But when
Sure.
sticky bombs go bad, oh, they go bad.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh my god. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's definitely dead. Oh god, that sniper from Team Fortress 2 is dead. What people mean is like in competitive games, how, oh, Fox is... Ah!
I mean, to be fair, you probably shouldn't be putting stickies by Uber.
Yeah, and you remember my advice about keeping your sticky bombs undetonated? Every now and then, that'll bite you. What? I was standing on a sticky bomb. And this one is such a fringe situation. I played Demoman for a competitive Highlander team, and our scout was named Dead. And I had set up this sticky trap by spawn, and I had asked our spy to tell me when to detonate it, and when the round started, that all came together, and...
I'm gonna tell you when to dead.
I'm ready.
Watch the bombs. Okay, Dead. Maybe play a little bit back source.
Oh,
Dead,
no.
and I heard Dead.
Who's dead?
No.
Can't yell at Dead when I'm waiting for a dead call. Okay, but actual complaints, every now and then sticky traps just don't.
That only did 62 damage. How did that only do 62 damage? Why? Was he just outside the radius so the flame just gave him a haircut?
62.
I just completely missed, never mind.
Someone in chat had to explain this one to me. This Demo Knight charges right onto my stacked trap and walks away in one piece. Apparently, if you're in range of your own trap and detonate, TF2 first calculates how many stickies are necessary just to kill you, then detonates that many and lets the rest fizzle out. What? So only 2 stickies detonated, and the rest, you can see here, they just break. Okay,
yeah, but why?
But I embrace all this nonsense because if you ask me, sticky bombs can be one of the funniest things in TF2.
No, that's just... He looks genuinely
right?
sad.
This is funny, right? Guys?
The control point is being...
I'm sorry, Heavies, but I find it funny every single time I catch one of you eating.
Brought that stuck up.
Oh yeah, and if you fully commit to keeping your
What is that
stickies
song?
undetonated, like I said, you never know when the game will pleasantly...
Also, why is Demoman even a Demoman? I don't know his actual name. Tell him go start a rock band, he has a voice fit.
Mind you that shooting your 9th sticky causes the first one you shot to detonate.
Wow.
Med's dead?
Look, I just can't shut up about sticky bombs. I honestly believe that stock Demoman is a marvel of game design, and I hope you can tell that my talking about it for 22 minutes was genuinely a result of how passionate I am about it.
22 minutes plus extra.
Oh, and I barely even mentioned sticky
He was
jumping.
summoned to death. I need that right now, to be honest.
Sticky jumping. I have a long and storied history of using the sticky jumper to get to where I shouldn't be just to see what happens. I went through this obnoxious phase in 2014 where I would run sticky jumper in competitive 6s lobbies just to do this every round and go, oh my god, medic down! Like I had just saved the day or something. I'd probably be...
If you do it at the right time, like just remember the bullshit factor. Remember the muscle movements. If you do it at the right time, you could probably save it. Could probably save the game. Especially if there's prize money involved.
Embarrassed to know how many rounds I attempted this, but it seems to have been most effective on Badlands. Probably because the Badlands rollout is so slow without this gimmick. Yeah, because that's what this was. A gimmick. The same gimmick over and over again. Oh my god, what was I trying to prove? What? Medic! To be frank, though, the sticky jumper definitely dances on the line of, I'm not sure if this loadout is a joke or not. Like, yeah, wee, I blew up a sentry base and dropped their medic. Ho ho! If this loadout is a joke, the enemy team is not laughing. I began...
You got rid of the sentry base and the medic. It's the important part, right? That you probably just don't play it for like that reason, so I'd be pretty happy for that one.
To wonder if it's a viable full-time loadout with its own strategies when I noticed that you can bait scouts into melee range by pretending you're gonna jump away.
Big brain.
Oh my god, this is genius! But honestly, every clip is mostly the same. I do a crazy jump and pull off something wacky with my pipes. Oh, what? Okay, that is a spicy triple kill, I'll tell you what. Now this is a rare clip. I shoot at this sniper and we can't see it, but my pipe somehow perfectly lobs over and one-shots an engineer that was moving his sentry gun. Now that's unfortunate.
Packing up.
Moving away from the sticky...
I am a fan of jokes like I wanna see it one more time.
Moving his sentry
I
gun.
wanna see it.
Now that's unfortunate. Moving away.
I am too big a fan of jokes like that to keep a straight face like that. Alright, this video is long enough, just
From the sticky jumper.
let's just
Here's
continue.
the one and only time that I think a sticky trap messed with my jump. Okay, but you know, since I'm here, might as well press some buttons.
As you know.
Thank you so much.
Hey, yeah, man, you can count on me. I saw you were in trouble over here, and I had to help.
Hero!
Anytime. Oh, and let me be clear. I don't care who shot the sticky bomb, as long as it gets me where I'm going.
I wouldn't
And
chance
lastly,
that.
you might be surprised to hear that the base jumper is entirely viable on certain maps. Look at this little guy. He has no
just
idea
rained
what's
napalm
going on.
everywhere.
How could he? Yeah, I'm
Wait, from your line of sight down there, if you was using Scottish resistance, does that mean you would be looking at every sticky? So just like I said from before, we just a whole layout on the map. You're looking at everything, and then it's just boom, 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 boom everywhere. Would that work, or is that not? Is that not a thing?
convinced this is basically the end game of TF2. There's nothing that counters it. All
You stay
hope is
still.
lost.
Slowly descending.
Okay, now self-damage. You can tell I'm getting burnt out when I use this transition.
Self-damage is the factor that ensures Demoman will always hate close quarters combat. I was popping off in this clip until this gibbous engineer literally kills me just by walking at me. If anyone gets in your melee range, that tends to be it. Lights out.
I mean, to be fair, scouts are the thing that
You
just
gotta love
nukes
when it's
demo.
completely out of your control and someone just jumps in your face.
Hey, look, I shapeshifted into a dead guy.
And you lost your cosmetics as well.
Or, you know, teleports in your face.
I am a god.
In the most embarrassing case, I
Explosion.
can't even grapple with a teleporter without basically shredding myself to pieces. Yeah, get away from me!
Do you not have
There's a bright
stickies?
side. You can actually use this damage to pipe jump away from enemies you can't deal with. Just make sure you don't
That's what I say when I asked if you need a certain skill level to make videos like these. Because if I tried that, I would A, pipe jump back into a wall, try to hit him, and then blow myself up. Either that or just pipe jump too far and completely miss. How many hours do you have on this, bro? Lazy, tell me.
accidentally
Also,
pipe
join
jump.
Honey that he talked about.
Oh yeah, and speaking of pipes, you can shoot rollers, and that's good sometimes. Okay, I'm really running out of ways to put these clips together. Alright, fuck it, let's do production. Almost every time I stream, someone asks me if I'm still suffering in SFM, and the answer is yeah. The only difference is that now, instead of
Force,
channeling my exasperation into a 15-minute video about it, I just kind of go, huh, and fix it. After properly enjoying it, of course.
What happened with engineer? Also, how does that happen? Oh, that's worse. It's like trying to badly marionette your first puppets. Look.
I'm just used to it at this point. I basically developed a language for having a workflow with all of these bugs.
What
I
is up
sound
with
like a
his hand?
madman. To get slow-mo into real-mo blood particles, it might be valid to have off-screen times 20 blood that has already acted for about a frame and then motion edit appear them. There are so many...
Okay, so imagine this hypothetically for a minute, right? Imagine that something happens with Lazy and he disappears. Like somebody just Thanoses half everybody off the planet and it disappears. And then it goes way into the future where nobody fixes it. And they find these notes. But they don't know about TF2 because there's some convoluted thing, you know, like how some games just disappear off the face of the planet and nobody talks about it again. Imagine they're reading this and they're just gonna be like, Ted Bundy had fans? What is... Blood and slow. What is this? They're gonna probably think you are a serial killer with an artistic taste.
boring little problems with no explanation. Why won't the lower arms of this cosmetic render in this scene no matter what I do? This costs me hours. Why is Pyro the only class that can't explode, forcing me to manually animate it? Why can't I make a keyframe here? Yep, it's hard to show here, but I am not exaggerating when I say that the most important function in the entire program, keyframes, stopped working because of how complicated and bloated the first animations.
I'm going to learn to do SFM. I have to, for specific reasons that I don't want to say. Guess what they are?
Project file got. I had to split the scene into 2 project files to even finish it. But as always, SFM makes up for it a bit by blessing us with some comedy.
Baby Ann. Can you just imagine Demo with 2 baby hands trying to just drink Scrumpy? That could have gone far worse. I'm not doing that again.
I just imported this animation.
Turn the camera sideways. I swear that's our goat's ass.
Dropped his ice cream.
Skinwalker half formed.
Ah!
How's it going?
No. No. What's up, guys? What are we talking about? And who knows, every now and then you might get some cool album art because your lights go into negative brightness values.
I would save that.
Oh, that's pretty sick, dude. By far the kookiest part was making the Minecraft scene. I had to learn myself a little bit of Hammer Editor to make it.
I don't know about Hammer Editor. Never tried it. Probably the first time I'm hearing about it in this video. But I did ask last time, how did they make the Minecraft stuff? Like, did they just screen record Minecraft and then try to SFM it in? Or did they just have, like, the world over did? I didn't know how they did it, but credit, given what credit is due for the length of this video, the amount of things that was done in it, plus with the sponsorship by Honey, check that out if it's still available. Help the creator out. I like reacting to these videos and I'm a fan of LazyPurple, so if you can help him out by all means, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Let's continue with this video. It's almost finished and I'm very certain it's long enough.
Stuff I'd never do, and let's just say I needed some help. What's this? Who's this?
Obsolete.
All those errors were caused by the Minecraft grass, of all things. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it ended up being a multi-day project with help getting the grass properly ported to SFM. Look at this beauty. Every instance of grass renders gray and converges onto one point far off the map. If you can even begin to explain to me how this happened, you should probably apply for a job at Valve. Okay, alright. Despite all this hammed up complaining, I feel bad for saying outright that this video was actually really rough to make. I've always been a bit of a perfectionist, but this series has pushed that to the extreme. This might sound like an obvious realization, but I think that 6 months is probably the upper limit of what anyone should spend on any project by themselves. After that point, the project gets so complicated with so many moving parts that it feels like working through quicksand. Any effort in one direction seems to cause more problems in another direction. This gets even worse when dealing with something that might be a matter of opinion. For instance, knowing that my love of sticky bombs might fall deaf on the ears of those who complain about sticky spamming is the sort of thing that causes me a lot of anxiety and leads to a lot of script rewriting. But more than anything, this year has been shit. We all know this year has been shit, but I went through more personal shit than I'd like to admit. Between a wave of depressive episodes and realizing that so many of my bad habits might be rooted in ADHD, I've had my personal battles flipped upside down this year. And when you're a perfectionist, working on a video that'll be seen by millions of people when you're not at your best feels impossible. I've been getting therapy.
I don't have that problem because people hardly give me views. I don't even think you're gonna be this far around to see me saying that. So, at this point, I can just say whatever I want.
Since February, and it's helped so much. To anyone struggling, I cannot recommend it enough if you are even able at all to get it.
Okay, so these are my 2 cents on it, and I know coming on to the end of the video, I've been pausing it a lot. But I did require therapy at one point in time, but I didn't take it. Because you're gonna go to somebody who's only talking about the negatives of what's going on in life, and then they just focusing on the negatives. You're not focusing on the positives. You're not focusing on the things that you have to be grateful for. You're not really. I wouldn't even call that as taking care of yourself because you just telling somebody else your problems and then they're patting you on the back for surviving through it. Like, I can get that by going out to a bar even though I don't drink and making a few good friends that either going to say man up or hang in there. Said I just go to the gym and lift heavy shit and then I feel better. So I'm not gonna say I don't condone therapy. If you need it, by all means, go try it, go do it if it helps you. Good. I'm just saying, on a matter of personal opinion, I wouldn't take therapy because it's just focusing on the negatives. Look at Robin Williams, 12 years straight in therapy, just focusing on the negatives while taking pills that your whole head. Of course, that I'm gonna say it. That's why he probably killed himself, because you're only gonna see negativity, and the world is based on how you perceive it. Like, I could be going around and you could be going around at any one random given day, and I could be seeing the world as the absolute worst shit stain ever. Like, this guy sucks, that guy sucks, you suck, he sucks, fuck you, screw you. That might be how I see it, but you might see it in an entirely different way. Kinda like how Pyro sees Pyroland. It's the best way I could describe it. So it all depends on like what you perceive. If you require therapy, if it works for you, by all means go for it. Personally, I just prefer to go and lift heavy shit and take the anger and stress out on the weights, because I think that's healthier. Plus it helped me start eating better, helped me start taking care of myself. Yes, I still smoke, yes, I still drink soda, but it did put me in a better place than actually going to therapy, because every time I go and talk to somebody in authority, like a therapist, what was the thing is getting in school, those idiots that try to be therapists, a school counselor. I went there once, huffed her for all she personal life information, gave nothing of mine, and then left the room only for she to realize, oh shit, he just played me for an ass. I did that multiple times. I did that with a head of security by my last job, did that with a school counselor, I even did it with a police officer that tried to told me a few years back I'm too young to smoke. So that's probably why I don't like it.
Even if there's nothing, you know, quote unquote wrong with you, we all have something we're dealing with, and it's worth working through. I really do hope that some of you will join me in the mentality of not just surviving this year, but holding on to the lessons that it's taught us and moving forward grateful for everything that we do have and what we can change. But hey, enough of that wishy-washy stuff. Remember the time I got drunk on stream? How can I make how it feels to play Demoman if I don't get drunk once while playing him?
I want to try this. I want to try playing drunk as Demo. It's gonna be kind of hard because I just said I don't drink. How can you placebo effect yourself drunk? If anybody knows, or if anybody would care to comment, by all means, tell me in the comments.
Holy shit! What?
Don't care, apparently playing drunk Demoman makes you godlike. Jeez.
1,000 more bits from Dark. An extremely
and he sounds
clear
like Devil
and energized brain. Oh, that's a Pog Uber. I got backstabbed the second it happened. What is happening? I swear to God, it is easier to play Demoman while you're drunk. I swear to God, this is easier to drunk.
Holy shit, that is impressive.
Podcast by Scoober. Here I come!
Oh yeah, remember that?
Here I come!
I remember that guy Scuba.
Here I come!
I think I saw him in one of the other videos that Lazy had.
Ah, I heard a pan! Fuck! Oh god! I had my face down on my desk. Wait, am I in VR mode right now? I think I'm in VR mode. I think I'm in VR mode. Hold on. My boy.
How are you in VR mode?
I'm not gone, dude. I'm right here.
Oh, he's
just
just.
Look at my hands. That tends to sober me up.
He's out of
oh,
it.
Fuck! I got 2 hands. Oh shit, dude! I got 2 hands. And
he's
I'm
out
alive.
of it. He's gone.
We're alive.
Say goodbye.
We can do anything we want. Hey guys,
Woo!
have you heard of Homestuck? I'm okay. Wait, what's your name? Hold
Whoa,
on.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Guys, have you heard of Homestuck? I'm okay. Wait, what's your name? Hold on. DK is my waifu. I'm okay. I'll live through this stream. DK is my waifu. Oh, I'm hiccuping every 2 seconds.
Alcoholics assist.
Anything that happens after this point, I am not responsible for.
Alcoholics assist.
Fucking Chris, why? A nice glass of water. I didn't think I'd be
Even sounds like Demo.
Embarrassing. I'm fucking hiccuping the RuneScape nostalgia. 2 hours of nostalgia.
That's RuneScape?
Oh man. Every now, guys, I won't lie. I might be done talking. Now that's more like it. After this.
Oh, the hangover after that must have felt so bad. But that's it for this video. I will be reacting to how it feels to play Medic when it does come out. Aside from that, I'll be shaking up the videos I react to because, as I said, I don't want this channel to be specifically TF2 related. So, aside from that, be sure to check out Honey if the link's still available. Support the creator. Check out my Instagram at Affordable Armory. If you're living in Trinidad, we don't. Trinidad sucks because they don't allow you to ship out things like this abroad. They just don't. So I can't do foreign orders, and yeah, I know this just kind of looks like halfway stuff, but this is how I wanted it. I can make it just like I don't know, One Piece, Bleach, Demon Slayer, etc. If you would like that, just DM me. We could work out something. But I don't know if anybody's gonna get this far in this video. So until next time, take care.